Today we will read 12th class book Flamingos poem Aunt Jennifer's Tiger. Aunt Jennifer's Tiger is composed by Adrian Rich. In this poem, Jennifer describes about the women's situations of the world and how they suffered in the in this world. Before going to detail study this poem, we should write down some keywords and try to understand its meaning. It make very easiest for the student to understand this poem. Look here, prance means jumping, running, उछलना कूदना. Topaz, a mineral, its name Pukhraj, the name of the lion. Denizens means dwellers, जहाँ रहते हैं. Pace means walk, moving here and there freely. Poet use here pace. Slick means smooth. You can say handsome, beautiful. Chivalric means brave, bahadur. Fluttering means होता है twirling, फड़फड़ाना, अपने उंगलियों को चलाते रहना. डरना, twirling means डरना, fear. We can say this. Ivory means white like elephant's teeth. It denoted the color of the tigers in this poem, poetic. Terrified means होता है frightened, भयभीत होना, डरना. Ringed means having the ring. Ordeals means होता है trials. Mastered, own, over, खुद का मालिक, self decision. And panel means होता है screen or curtain. This is the main words of this poem. Dear student, now we will read the poem and try to understand the summary of this poem. Thank you. Dear student, Aunt Jennifer's Tiger is composed by Adrian Rich. Before going to details, read, we should understand the summary of this poem. In this poem, revolves around desires and the depressing, harsh reality of Aunt Jennifer's existence. In this poem, we will find poetry use sharp contrast between the tiger and herself. The tiger appeared to be in sharp contrast to her personality. The tigers of Aunt Jennifer's The tigers of Aunt Jennifer's creates an alternate world of freedom in her art. The tiger of Aunt Jennifer's are representative of her desire of a free spirit, emphasizing the fact that pines for freedom from her burdensome husband. In the first stanza, open the Aunt Jennifer's visual tapestry of tigers who are fearless of their environment, bright topaz, denizens of world of grain. By these lines, poet want to say that evoke an image that these regal tigers are afraid of other beings in the jungle. The word bright here signifies their powerful and radiant persona. There is a sense of certainty and confidence in the way these tigers move, as can be seen in the line. The pace in sleek, chivalric, certain. In the second stanza, the reality of Aunt Jennifer's is revealed as she is feeble, weak, and enslaved. Very much the opposite of the tigers she was knitting. Her physical and mental pain is depicted in the line. Find even the ivory needle hard to pull. Even though a wedding ring does not weigh much, yet she describes here the massive weight of uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hands. It means the amount of dominance her husband exercised over her. This also means that her inner free spirit has been jailed by the patriarchy society. In her poem, she describes by his feeling. She describes in last stanza starts on creepy note about Aunt Jennifer's death. Even her death would not free from the ordeals she went through, which can be seen in when the line given in poetry, when aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie still ringed with the ordeals she was mastered by. But her work, which was escape route or in way, her inner sense of freedom will stay forever proud and unfriend. This is the summary of this poem. Dear student, now we will read the poem line by line and try to understand these meanings each. Aunt Jennifer's tigers. Poetry describes in her first line is Aunt Jennifer's tiger prance across a screen, bright topaz zenith of a world of green. They do not fear the man beneath the tiger, the pace in sleek chivalric certainty. Dear students, poet describes how Aunt Jennifer's tiger picturized in the first stanza. She describes that her tigers are chivalric, brave, and fearless. They have self-confidence. In the second line, she wanted to say that bright topaz zenith of the world of the green. It means the tigers are in their habitat and they are known for their strength and attitude. Next line, she describes they do not fear the man beneath the tiger. It means the tiger of the Aunt Jennifers are not afraid of the men because they are the strong, brave, and fearless. Here poetry describes very good alliterations, chivalric certain, and she wanted to say that as tigers in her picture was free and fearless, he can do anything without get any permissions. Here poets compare the tiger with the man's society. So she criticized in this line. In the second stanza, she describes the reality of Aunt Jennifer's as she is feeble, weak, and enslaved. Very much the opposite of the tigers she was knitting. He compared himself with the life of tigers and the life of the Aunt Jennifers. They are very opposite. Aunt Jennifer's always fearful and she have to do work for their family when she does not want to do this, but another she find that her tiger was very free. He walk here and there fearless. There is a sense of certainty and confidence in the way these tigers move, as can be seen in the time in second paragraph. In the second stanza, Aunt Jennifer describes Aunt Jennifer's tiger fluttering through for her wool, find even the every needle hard to pull. The massive weight of the uncle's wedding band sit heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hands. In this stanza, poetry describe the situations of the women of the society of the real conditions of the woman. She criticized here and say that Aunt Jennifer feels so nervous, fearful, and terrified of her male counterpart that even while weaving the tapestry, her hands shake and flutter. She is victim of the gender oppressions at the hands of her husband. सिर्फ ये कहना चाहती है कि मैं अपने सोसाइटी के मर्यादाओं को देखते हुए अपने पति द्वारा किए जा रहे अत्याचार या पुरुष वर्ग द्वारा किया गया अत्याचार को सहन करती है, सिर्फ इसलिए क्योंकि उसके हाथ में अंकल्स के दी गई रिंग है और उनके बैंगल्स को पहनी हुई है. इट डिनोटेड दैट शी वाज हिज वाइफ एंड शी हैव टू डू ऑल वर्क फॉर द प्लेजेंट ऑफ हर हस्बैंड. In his third stanza, she describes, we read the lines of third stanza. When aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie, still ring with the ordeals she was mastered by, the tigers in the panel that she made. Here, Aunt Jennifer's hands was terrified. Poet want to say that Aunt Jennifer has been enslaved by the wedding ring. After undergoing the harsh and bitter experience of her married life, she feels weak and shaken. Even in death, her head will continue to be afraid and continue to be surrounded, ringed by the ordeals of her life. Here poets describe as symbolic words of Aunt Jennifer's death. It means her death is a symbolic of her complete submission to the suppression. The male-dominated society seemed to show no concern for the aunt's suffering or even her death. The society seems in no way affected by it. Her loss of freedom is her own loss. She describes in next line, what does ringed with the ordeals implies. Rings with ordeals. Poetry describes the ring referred to the wedding band. Ring here symbolize handcuff which enslave her all her life and make her frightened and scared soul. Though we are not aware of that terror Aunt Jennifer had to live with and why her friends and relatives did not step in. She seemed victimized by the social and gender discrimination. She has been so much oppressed in her life that even after her death, she seemed to be trapped in the struggle of her conscience. There is no escape for her even after death. She wants to live the life of the tiger because tiger was not slave anyone. He do what he wanted to do. She describes here how male society of dominated on the women's that time. Dear student, you will find the poet use very cleverly poetic devices in this poem. She used irony in this poem when she describes Aunt Jennifer's creations. Will continue to pronounce freely when she continued to the chained by the woods of the life, or she used symbolic certain weight of the wedding band, prancing proud. All these are examples of the irony, and we will find a fine example of the alliterations when she describes her line, fingers fluttering through her wools. Here F words are repeated again and again. So we will find a beautiful example of the alliteration. She used metaphor also. We will find ringed with the ordeals, even death would not fall her. It is also a symbol of the oppression, or transferred epithet, terrified fingers. These are the examples of the metaphor which are used in this poem. Before going to understand of this poem, we should understand the meaning of the tiger. Poet use the symbol tiger. It is used a symbol of the fear and terror perpetrated on women by the male world. It is also used a symbol of the freedom of spirit which the aunts dream of, but it is unable to achieve. Here bright topaz use the symbol. This symbolizes the bright yellowish brown color of the tiger's skin. All these Aunt Jennifer's symbolize a victim of the male oppression who is dependent, frail, fearful, and bounded. Dear students, when you read this poem, you will find a best example of the poet which criticize her male society who dominated the feminine gender in the world.